Hey there, thanks for tuning in. If you're here for the first time, let me briefly introduce myself. I'm Viktoriia, originally from Ukraine. I moved to the US 10 years ago. I have always loved quality in all areas of my life, which naturally led me to a career in software quality assurance. Here on my channel, I talk about interview preparation, general IT topics, and especially software QA engineering. I share tips on how to practice for interviews even if you have no one to help you with the mock interview. I provide insights on how to speak with technical recruiters, hiring managers, quality assurance team, and other professionals across various departments, including marketing, development, product management. My goal is to help you successfully pass all rounds of interviews and ultimately receive a job offer. Let's talk about the steps you need to take before your initial interview with the technical recruiter. This is a crucial step in the hiring process, and being well prepared can make a big difference in getting the next stage. After you apply to the company and receive a first email from a technical recruiter, first of all, congrats on this initial success. Some companies ask additional questions before scheduling the first screen interview with a candidate. If you receive such questions, read them carefully before answering and sending your email back. First of all, check if all the questions are legal to ask. Remember, in different states in the US, there are differences what companies can and cannot ask. Never provide sensitive information such as social security number, bank account number, routing number, driver license, green card information. This information should only be requested after you have received and accepted a job offer and you are completing form which is called I-9 to verify your identity and employment authorization in the United States. Let me give you an example. In Florida, it is illegal to ask about a candidate's salary history. In California, it is illegal to ask about a candidate's salary history. Okay, what questions can you be asked by technical recruiters? They may ask again for basic contact information, such as your name, phone number, email, LinkedIn profile, and current location. Even though this information is likely provided in your resume, do not question why these details are being asked again. Just provide them. If you applied for a position located in another city or state, they may ask you, are you open to relocating? Even if you are not considering relocation, you should practice with interviews as much as possible. There is no shame in using each interview as a learning experience. Ultimately, you may decide that relocating is worthwhile if the company is a good fit for you. Are you require any sponsorship to work in the United States? Provide your answer, yes or no. A lot of companies mention this information in their job posting. Let me give you an example. Candidates responding to this posting must independently possess the eligibility to work in the United States for any employer at the date of hire. This position is ineligible for employment with a sponsorship. Can you share your current employment details, reasons for seeking a change? When discussing your current employment situation, it is crucial to maintain professionalism and tact. There are various reasons why you may seek new opportunities, such as pursuing growth opportunities, exploring new challenges, or aligning with the company's values and culture. It is important to focus on positive aspects and avoiding discussing negative experiences or conflicts with your current or previous employers during interviews. If you lost your job due to a layoff, explain how much you liked the job and the company. Mention that you, along with many other talented individuals, were laid off due to budget cuts. An example, I'm truly enjoying my role at company A and I have great experience working with my team. Unfortunately, the company had to make some tough decisions due to budget constraints, and as a result, myself and other talented colleagues were impacted by a layoff. If you are seeking a new job because you don't like it something at your current company, always stay professional and speak positively. You might say, I love the company, the people, and the projects I worked on, but I'm seeking new challenges. If you work at a large company, up to 20,000 employees, and are applying to a startup, you can mention your desire to contribute to a startup by bringing your values, helping out, offering your perspective, seeing your impact, and being involved in decision making. An example, having worked in a large organization with thousands of employees, I gained valuable experience and honed my skills in structured environment. Now I'm eager to transition to a startup where I can contribute my expertise and bring fresh perspectives. I am excited about the opportunity to make a direct impact, being involved in decision-making processes, and see the results of contributions firsthand. If you have experienced a job loss due to not meeting an employer's expectations and prefer not disclose it, you can approach it by focusing on your enthusiasm for new challenges and making positive contributions. You may be asked why you are interested in a company. Before answering, it is crucial to research the company. Focus on the company's website, particularly the About Us or Who We Are section, to understand their values, goals, and culture. Carefully examine the job posting to identify areas that resonate with you and align with your skills and experience. Consider how your background can contribute to the company's objectives and find relevant examples to showcase during the interview. In one of the upcoming videos, I will provide a detailed example using different levels of experience from a beginner QA engineer, someone with moderate experience, and a highly experienced individual. I will demonstrate how to analyze a job posting effectively, identify key responsibilities that match various levels of experience in their resume, and suggest strategies to bridge any gaps. Stay tuned for these insightful examples. You may be asked, work preferences. Are you available for full-time work? Answer yes or no. What are your salary expectations? It is often advised not to disclose salary expectations first in the job interview because it can potentially limit your negotiation power. If you reveal a number that is lower than the company had in mind, you might receive an offer in that lower rate. On the other hand, if your number is higher than their budget, they might be hesitate to move forward with your application. Instead, it is beneficial to let the employer initiate the salary discussion, as it gives you a better understanding of their budget and allows you to tailor your expectations accordingly. Here are examples of how you might respond to the questions about salary expectations after explaining why you prefer not to share numbers first. Before discussing numbers, I want to emphasize that finding a good fit is my priority. I'm looking for a company where I can contribute effectively, align with its values, and grow professionally. Once we establish that mutual fit, I'm open to discussing a competitive salary that reflects my experience and contributions. This response is favorable because it highlights several key points that reflect a positive and professional attitude. Emphasize on fit. By prioritizing a good fit with company, you show that you are focused on long-term success and collaboration. This aligns well with the company's goals and fosters a positive working relationship. While your alignment, mention the importance of aligning with the company's values demonstrates your commitment to share objectives and ethical standards. It indicates that you are looking for a company culture where you can thrive. Professional growth. Expressing your desire for professional growth indicates ambition and proactive approach to a career development. It shows that you are motivated to enhance your skills and contribute meaningfully to the company's success. Flexible salary discussion. By stating that you are open to discussing the salary after establishing mutual fit, You convey a willingness to negotiate and reach a fair agreement. This approach fosters transparency and collaboration in salary negotiations, leading to a mutually beneficial outcome. Overall, this response showcases a candidate who is not only qualified but values-driven, growth-oriented, and adaptable in negotiation terms that benefit both parties. Interview availability. What is your interview availability over the next? You can be asked from 1 up to 4 weeks. When providing your interview availability, it is important to consider time zone differences to ensure smooth scheduling. For example, if you are located in the East time zone and the recruiter is in the Pacific time zone, it's helpful to offer a wide range of availability that accommodates both time zones. You can write, I'm available for interviews from 12 p.m. until 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're currently working a job while searching for a new opportunity, provide your availability but still stay flexible. Based on my experience, I found that the most interviews were scheduled in the afternoon, typically between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I rarely had interviews scheduled between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Only once I had an interview at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. By providing a broad range of availability, you demonstrate flexibility and consideration for the logistical aspects of scheduling interviews across different time zones. Do you have any major roadblocks or planned vacations? This question is commonly asked during job interviews to understand any potential challenges or constraints that could impact your work schedule or performance. It allows the employer to plan accordingly and assess how your availability aligns with the job requirements. Interview pipeline. Are you currently in the interviewing pipeline with other companies? While this question is legal, you are not obligated to disclose specific details about your interviews or the companies you are interviewing with. You can choose to answer this question in general manner, focusing on your enthusiasm for the opportunity and your commitment to exploring different options. An example, I have been in discussions with a few other organizations regarding potential roles. However, I am genuinely excited about this opportunity and the possibility of joining your team and making a meaningful impact. You can be asked, how soon will you be able to start working at our company? If you are ready to start immediately, it's helpful to explain, for example, I'm ready to start once we agree and finish the paperwork. I will transition smoothly from my current role. For instance, in Florida, it is common for employees to leave a company without notice, just as companies can terminate or lay off employees without prior warning or compensation for unused vacation or sick days. This legal framework allows for immediate exits without the need for reasons or notice periods. Are you authorized to work in the job's location? Answer yes or no. Will you now or in the future require sponsorship for work authorization? Let's wrap up what you have learned for today in this video. We discussed the essential steps you need to take after receiving the first email from a technical recruiter, including legal consideration, pre-interview questions, and handling sensitive information. You learn about the types of questions technical recruiters might ask, such as contact information, relocation preferences, sponsorship requirements, and the reasons of seeking a new job. We explore how to handle questions about your current employment status, professionally and positively, whether you have been laid off, seeking new challenges, or transition from a large company to a startup. You gain insights into researching a company before an interview, understanding job posting, and aligning your experience with the company values. We also cover topics like salary expectations, interview availability, major roadblocks, ongoing interviews with other companies, and the role of QA engineer as a customer advocate. By understanding these insights, you are already partially prepared to answer some questions during the first screen interview. I hope you found these insights helpful in your interview preparation journey. In the next video, I will delve deeper into how to prepare specifically for the first screen interview with a technical recruiter. Stay tuned for valuable tips and strategies to ace this crucial stage of the hiring process. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, it's totally free. By subscribing, you will stay updated with all my latest content, interview preparation, career growth, and IT insights. If you have specific questions or topics you would like me to cover in future videos, drop them in the comment section below. If you resonate with the particular question or suggestion, give it a thumbs up. Your feedback helps me a lot tailor my content to your needs and interests. Thanks for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, take care.